story consistency. Consequences, payoffs. What am I talking about? We don't need to plan that much, we have plot armor. What happened really? The Great War ended in one night. No one dies. Logic! Okay. Why the last season failed Game of Thrones. Part 2. In Dragonstone, Daenerys is flying with her 2 dragons. Oh my god, we are like 20 kilometers from the sea. With clean blue sky, I can see a cargo ship. Oh my god, I cannot see some Iron Fleet. It's difficult because the sun is right into my eyes. And oh, okay, Daenerys' eyes, alright. But the dragons are animals, right? With intention to the surroundings. So those scorpions were just one shot and they have amazing. Goodbye, dragon. So yeah, not only Daenerys is ambushed by ships while she's flying, but they managed to immediately kill one of her dragons. Goodbye, Rhaegal. It's not like she didn't see them. She forgot about them.
Dany kind of forgot about the Iron Fleet.
It's not like before when they were preparing the battle. They said,
"The Golden Company has arrived in King's Landing, courtesy of the Greyjoy fleet."
let's ambush a flying dragon. Woo! What could go wrong? Nothing apparently. These scorpions are really good. You can count on them to have amazing aim and kill the dragons with no problem. It's not like Daenerys suddenly can escape every scorpion and burn them all. No, that's not what happens. Speaking of King's Landing, don't you think it's really logical how when Daenerys and Cersei meet to try to talk peace terms, they don't kill each other? They aren't on peaceful terms after Cersei kills Missandei. Maybe Daenerys, she wants to keep her word. But Cersei, she has the opportunity to kill Daenerys and Tyrion. She would win the war right there, right then. They do need a big battle to happen, so I guess that's all the logic they need. Oh my god, wait. We are already in the 4th? This is the 4th episode. The 4th episode. In the 3rd episode, we have Night King as the villain. Now we have Cersei. That makes sense. 3 episodes for one villain and the other 3 for another. Okay.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
Episode 5, here we go! Woo! Just remember, sound the bells if you surrender. Because we all know the bells are for surrendering.
I've never known bells to mean surrender.
Not an attack is happening, you know.
I've always hated the bells. They ring for horror, the city under siege.
Tyrion is so intelligent. He was one of my favorite characters. Yeah, they all were. At least the bells did help someone. Euron, he heard the bells, he knew it's time to fight. Jumped from the ship and swim all the way to King's Landing. Because I need to go fight Jaime. That fight was also very well made. Why? Just so he can lie there and say,
"I'm the man who killed Jaime Lannister."
We talked a lot about the battle strategy in Winterfell. What about the battle strategy in King's Landing? Cersei, I mean, she's smart, you can't deny that, so surely she has a good plan.
Scorpions.
I mean, she does have the Golden Company also, so...
Scorpions.
Yeah, okay, scorpions. You have soldiers, again, outside the walls. That's it. It's not like she has access to wildfire, you know.
No, she forgot.
To actually stand a chance against dragons. In case, I don't know, the scorpions fail. She blew up the scepter. I'm pretty sure she can blow up some parts of the city. Catapults with wildfire, what do you think?
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That would be destructive for the dragon. Well, at least, you know, Daenerys is making a good job at burning everything. Because that's the best way to become a queen. First, destroy the army, okay. Second, you kill all the civilians. That makes sense. And then, not only that, you just burn all the buildings. Let's not even look at her character.
I am not here to be Queen of the Ashes.
Oops!
To conquer a city, it just makes sense to kill everyone and destroy everything.
Sure, Jan.
At least Arya has no problems escaping those fires.
With a white horse.
He's a metaphor
For what?
for how it doesn't make any sense there, just like Game of Thrones.
Oh my god!
After destroying the whole city, really good strategy, Daenerys. You go. She decides to burn the Red Keep. Let's kill Cersei. You kind of see the Red Keep falling apart. But later we see people walking there in the throne room with no problems. Everything crumbling around Cersei and Jaime. And you know, that whole part of the Red Keep is going down. They're dying. When we see later, it's just a little bit of ceiling that fell down. Jaime and Cersei. The wall is falling. They were like, oh damn, let's run. Okay, we're right. Oh, we survived. Clearly, it makes sense. Who even thought about writing that?
Episode 5 and Daenerys, the heroine, is the villain. Come on, come on.
And let's remember Game of Thrones used to build their villains in whole seasons and follow with them for more and more seasons to come. Joffrey, Ramsay Bolton, the Greyjoys, Tywin, everything was so well built. If we forget the fact that Daenerys, one episode ago, was on the hero's side,
Without the Dragon Queen, there'd be no problem at all. We'd all be dead already.
from a story perspective, it makes no sense changing villains so ridiculously often. It's not like we were used to watching a good quality TV show that made sense and was consistent with its storytelling. What were we expecting really? Daenerys is a conqueror now? She's a dictator?
Dothraki can sell it. Oh my god, when I see that arena, I'm like, where? Just survive from the Great War, the maximum 50 Dothraki.
What they see is just the end of the Dothraki, essentially.
And then after another battle in King's Landing, when Daenerys wins, there it is. A horde of Dothraki and Sully. How come they're all alive? Those are some high stakes and real consequences, huh?
And after that gracious battle in King's Landing, we find that Jon Snow betraying his queen.
I don't want it.
Well, Dothraki, no consequences. They are like, oh, our queen is dead. We don't even revenge her and then sell it. My god, why matter?
Well, let's find a new queen.
Let's just go peacefully to Westeros again. Why?
No one does anything. Well, Jon Snow does go to the wall. What? There's no White Walkers, there's no rogue wildlings, there's not even winter anymore, I think.
Yeah.
So, what does the wall do now?
Monument of history.
Yeah. Jon Snow has his punishment, but now they still have one thing to decide. The Iron Throne is there.
Melted, but it's
Well,
there.
They still choose someone to be king.
I'm going to break the wheel.
The decision about what's best for everyone should be left to everyone.
The wheel wasn't broken. It was just replaced.
King is well.
The king is an asshole.
Bran the Broken.
Why do you think I came all this way?
He knows everything and he didn't do anything. That's a good person to have as a king. That knows what is going to happen and does nothing to protect you from that.
And why the Sansa is concerned about being independent?
The North will remain an independent kingdom.
The North is the only kingdom that has any reason to have faith in Bran.
Yeah.
Because if they tell everyone else what happened in Winterfell, who will believe them? Do they have any proof that White Walkers were even real? Everyone just goes with it.
Dorne is basically another kingdom, always was independent.
Weak men will never rule Dorne again.
The Iron Islands were always making rebellions.
You took the Iron Islands. We ask you to give them back.
If anyone had any reason to want independence, it was Dorne and the Iron Islands. They were also the only ones who really supported Daenerys. How come they are going to support now Bran? They don't want independence and they don't want vengeance for their queen.
Justice.
Fire and blood.
Where is the logic?
And how about Essos?
Oh, all the cities, all the people, all the clans. Now that their queen is dead, they are like, yeah. Well, we will wait for the Dothraki and Celia tell us something. And yeah, they didn't give a.
I love you. Let me fight for you.
Should we expect a full-on invasion in Westeros now? I'm kind of rooting for that. Go everyone, just ruin Westeros. My god, so many loose ends. A series finale doesn't have to answer everything, but you do have to answer some things. The prophecies even. Oh my god, don't talk about Lord Light. I'm disappointed! The whole story with Daenerys' possible pregnancy, Cersei's pregnancy, Arya's faceless man skills, so many things that didn't really have any value. Why were they even set up? That's what it sums up to. Nothing. Everything ended well. It was a happy ending. Yeah. We just wanted some good storytelling. Is it that much to ask? Yes. If you want to see the characters' failing arcs, stay with us, please. We really just are pointing out the plot stuff that didn't really work out, that didn't make any sense. We just wanted some meaning, some consequences, some, storytelling. I feel like I'm repeating myself. With Game of Thrones, I used to sit back. Let's watch some cute TV show. I don't know if you remember, but I was sitting and I was like, my god, I don't feel like I was watching Game of Thrones. You really could watch season 8 alone and it would make more sense than watching the others before that. Plot in itself and the characters just make no sense when it compares to what happened before. When Game of Thrones ended, I was crying. But I wasn't crying because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss Game of Thrones. I was crying because the TV show was dead. That was the end of Game of Thrones in a way no one could predict. Whoa, they just killed my favorite TV show. Disappointed! And the worst is that some TV shows are following this step. Thank you a lot, Game of Thrones. You set an amazing example. They really wanted to subvert expectations. Yeah. And the biggest subversion was that everyone hated Game of Thrones in the end. I really thought I would miss Game of Thrones, and I just have resentment and pain and anger for it. Season 8, you didn't do any justice to what Game of Thrones was. Goodbye to the best TV show that I thought it was the best. It was the best. Until some point, yeah. The last season doesn't exist. My headcanon is that Game of Thrones ended in season 6, and that was an awesome ending. Okay. I hope you enjoyed Game of Thrones as much as we did. You can see in plot terms and in storytelling terms how much it failed. If you agree with us, please tell us in the comments below. If you disagree and are like, why are you ranting so much? Please tell us. I mean, be it the battle strategy, some plot points. If you think they work for some reason, tell us. We're very curious to hear it. Goodbye, Game of Thrones! I'm really tired talking about how much it hurts me to talk about you. Sometimes I'm writing or painting and I put Ramin Djawadi soundtracks of old seasons. No one is in my room, but suddenly Lara appears and I was like, oh my god, she's starting ranting again. I'm like, Sarah, remember? 2 hours later, there we are just like, oh, how could they do that? We are done with you, Game of Thrones. Are you? Now. I used to love Game of Thrones so much. So many expectations and everything was better than what happened. I'm with hopes of the books. Oh yeah, I'm begging for books. Well, farewell. We're the sisters of the Geek. Thanks for watching. I hope you're not as sad as we are about Game of Thrones.